I don't know that I recall a post-Labor Day season that we looked forward to as much as we do at this post-Labor Day season for the weight loss industry. There are so many planets that have gone into alignment. There are so many situations that are in favor of any physician, chiropractor, or franchise investor who own and operate a weight loss facility. I do not recall a time, it's probably been 10 years, maybe even 11 or 12 years since we've been positioned to have a tremendous amount of success, provided you've got all the tools in place and the things that are in your favor that we're normally combating. Last year we had the problem with the election that completely disrupted everything that was being done. Some years you have absolutely abysmal unemployment rates that are sabotaging things. You have sky high gas prices, which we're not completely out of the woods on that because of Hurricane Harvey, and then we've got Hurricane Irma on its way as well. But all the usual suspects that get in the way of a successful post-Labor Day season. And keep something in mind, we are only interrupted from Labor Day, after this coming Monday, we are only interrupted by Thanksgiving. It is smooth sailing all the way into Thanksgiving. In fact, the biggest season of the year fundamentally runs from the week after the 4th of July all the way into Thanksgiving, with the slight interruption being this coming weekend. So you want to make sure you have all the tools necessary to make sure you maximize every opportunity possible with your weight loss offering. Whether those tools include being on top of your digital game, reaching out through text messaging, blast voicemail, blast email, understanding the role the traditional advertising plays, reaching out to past patients, members, clients, reaching out to people that maybe need to get back into the center for additional sessions in your weight loss program, re-engaging in actives. There's a whole host of things in addition to cultivating new consumers to get their eyeballs focused on your message. What are the things you should be doing? Well, we're rolling out our 2018 calendar, advertising and marketing calendar for all of our clients next week. But there are certain fundamentals that exist for the calendar no matter what year it is. And some fundamentals that exist is, and these are just some boilerplate things. If you are part of a national franchise, you probably already know this. If you've been in this business for 5 years or more, you probably already know this. You need to have, at all times, you need to have 5 to 6 advertising vehicles in place. And no, you don't want to be languishing down around 2 or 3. The reason for it, quite simply, is if you only have 2 or 3 advertising vehicles, only 2 or 3 ways for people to see your message, no one will ever see it with enough frequency to ever act. Keep in mind, most consumers this day and age need to see your message a dozen and a half times before they'll ever pick up the phone and call you, or go to your website or your landing page, or reach out to you in some form or another. But if you have more than a half a dozen places where your media message is being distributed, oftentimes you're spread too thin and there's not a sufficient amount of concentration and saturation. You may have half the pieces and parts in place and you need to shore up the other half. That may be where we come in. We're intelliFRAN. We're the only company that we know of that works with weight loss providers. We work with nearly 150 locations across 3 countries, representing over 30 brands now. We've been doing this since 1989, and we've got some things we understand to be the natural consumer behavior that exists amongst weight loss consumers, weight loss program participants. For our discipline, we're not talking about people that like to enroll in self-directed programs. That's a whole nother type of marketing and advertising strategy. For people that are going to see your message, call or schedule online, or get into your center, or click to find out more information, you schedule them, they come in, you give them a consult or a presentation, you enroll them, and then you service them with some frequency, whether it's a couple times a week or every other week or whatever, however your protocol is set up. So if you'd like more information on how we may be able to help you increase your results being gross sales, new client, patient, member acquisition, most importantly, increase commissions for your staff and profitability for the ownership, increasing shareholder value. If you have an interest in finding out more about that, click us or call us. There's 12 ways to reach us. We'll be more than happy to have a phone conversation with you. We cannot help everybody. In fact, the majority of people we cannot help. About 1/3 of the people that we speak with, we're able to provide some guidance that immediately shows results. So click us, call us, reach out to us in any way possible. Have a great day and have a wonderful Labor Day weekend.